Divinity and Divine Service. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vyasuvacha iti samprashna samhrishto vipranam brahmaharshinihi pratipuja vachastesham pravaktum upachakrame sutu vacha Yam pravajantam anupetam apeta krityam dvaipayano viraha kartara ajuhava putreti tanmayataya taravo binedhus tam sarva bhutarayam munimarantosmi yaksvanubhavam akila shuti saramekam adhyatmadipam atitirshatam tamondham Samsarinam karunayaha purhana kuyam tam vyasasunu mupayami gurum muninam Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim sarasatim vyasam tato jayamudiraye munayak sadhu prishtoham bhavadbhir lokamangalam Yat krita Krishna samprashno yenatma suprasidati savai pumsam parodharmo yato bhaktir adhoksaje ahaitukya pratiyata yayatma suprasidati vasudeve bhagavati bhakti yoga prayojitaha janayat yashuvairagyam jnanam cha yadahaitukam Dharmaksvanushtita pumsam vishvaksena kathasuyaha notparayad yadirating shrama eva hikevalam dharmasya hyapavargasya nartorta yopakalpate nartasya dharmaikantasya kamolabhaya hismitaha kamasya nendriya pritir labo jiveta yavata Jivasya tattva jignasa narto yascheha karma bihi Vadanti tattva vidhas tattvam yajnanamadvayam Prameti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shabdyate Tachchadadhana munayo jnana vairagya yuktaya Pashyantya manichatmanam bhaktya shuta grihitaya Atak pumbir dvija shreshta varnashrama vibhagashaha swanushtistasya dharmasya samsiddhir haritoshanam tasmare kena manasa bhagavan sattvatam patihi shotavya kirtitavyascha dhyaya pujascha nityada yad anudyasina yukta karma granthi nibandhanam Chindanti kovidastasya kona kuryat kataratim Shushusho shodatanasya vasudeva kataruchihi Syan mahat sevaya vipra punyatirtha nishevana Shinvatam swakata krishna punyashravana kirtanaha Hridyantaksto hyabadrani vidunoti suhritsatam Nashta praeshu bhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya Bhagavat yutama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtaki Tatarajastamo bhava kamalobhadayaschaye Cheta iteranavidham stitam sattve prasidati Evang prasanna manaso bhagavad bhakti yogataha Bhagavat tattva vijnanam mukta sangasya jayate Vidyate hridaya grantish chijante sarva samshayaha Shiyante chasya karmani drishta evat manishvare Ato vai kavayo nityam bhaktim paramaya muda Vasudeve bhagavati kurvantyatma prasaranim Satvarajastamaiti prakritir gunasthair yukta para purusha eka ihasya dhate stityadaye harivarinchi hareti sangya shreyamsi tatra kalu sattvatadornrinam suhu Parthivadharano dhumas tasmadagnistrayimayaha tamasasturajastasmat sattvam yad brahmadarshanam Pejire muneo tagre bhagavantamathoksajam sattvam vishuddham shemaya kalpante yenutaniha mumukshavo gora rupan hitva bhuta patinata Narayana kala shanta bhajanti yanasuyavaha Rajastama prakritaya samashila bhajanti vai Pitrir bhuta pajeshadin Shri Aishvarya prajepsavaha Vasudeva para veda Vasudeva para mukhaha Vasudeva para yoga Vasudeva para kriyaha Vasudeva param jnanam Vasudeva param tapaha Vasudeva paro dharmo Vasudeva paragatihi Sa evedam sasarjagre bhagavan atmamayaya Sarasadrupaya chasa gunamaya guno vibhuhu Taya vilashiteshveshu guneshu gunavaniva Antak pravishta abhati vrajnanena vrajrimbritaha Yata yavihito vanir darushveka swayonishu Naneva pati vishvatma bhuteshu tatatapuman Asa gunamayer bhavir bhuta sukshmendriyatma bihi Swanirmiteshu nirvishto bhunte bhuteshu tadgunan Bhavayat yesha satvena lokan vai lokabhavanaha Leelavatarunurato devatiryannaradishu Iti Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Paramahamsyam Samitayam Pratamaskande Namishyo Prakyane Dvitiyo Dhyayaha Hari Om Bhagavad Gita, translations please. Ugrashava Sutta Goswami, the son of Romaharshana, being fully satisfied by the perfect questions of the Brahmanas, thanked them and thus attempted to reply. Srila Sutta Goswami said, Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto that great sage, Shukadev Goswami, who can enter the hearts of all. When he went away to take up the renounced order of life, sannyas, leaving home without undergoing reformation by the sacred thread, or the ceremonies observed by the higher castes, his father Vyasadeva, fearing separation from him, cried out, O my son! Indeed, only the trees, which were absorbed in the same feelings of separation, echoed in response to the Greek father. Let's hear the echo. O my son! O my son! O my son! Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto him, Shuka, the spiritual master of all sages, the son of Vyasadeva, who, out of his great compassion for those gross materialists who struggle to cross over the darkest regions of material existence, spoke this most confidential supplement to the cream of Vedic knowledge, after having personally assimilated it by experience. Before reciting this Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Narayan, unto Narayan Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. O sages, I have been justly questioned by you. Your questions are worthy because they relate to Lord Krishna and so of relevance to the world's welfare. Only questions of this sort are capable of completely satisfying the self. The supreme occupation for all supreme occupation, dharma, for all humanity is that by which men can attain to loving devotional service unto the transcendent Lord. Such devotional service must be unmotivated and uninterrupted to completely satisfy the self. By rendering devotional service unto the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, one immediately acquires causeless knowledge and detachment from the world. The occupational activities a man performs according to his own position are only so much useless labor if they do not provoke attraction from the message of the personality of Godhead. All occupational engagements are certainly meant for ultimate liberation. They should never be performed for material gain. Furthermore, according to sages, one who is engaged in the ultimate occupational service should never use material gain to cultivate sense gratification. Life's desires should never be directed towards sense gratification. One should desire only a healthy life or self-preservation, since a human being is meant for inquiry about the absolute truth. Nothing else should be the goal of one's works. Learned transcendentalists who know the absolute truth call this non-dual substance Brahman, Paramatma, or Bhagavan. Sundar sage, well equipped with knowledge and detachment, realizes that absolute truth by rendering devotional service in terms of what he has heard from the Vedanta Shruti. O best among the twice-born, it is therefore concluded that the highest perfection one can achieve by discharging the duties prescribed for one's occupation according to caste divisions and orders of life is to please the personality of Godhead. Therefore, with one-pointed attention, one should constantly hear about, glorify, remember, and worship the personality of Godhead, who is the protector of the devotees. With sword in hand, intelligent men cut through the binding knots of reactionary work, karma, by remembering the personality of Godhead. Therefore, who will not pay attention to his message? O twice-born sages, by serving those devotees who are completely free from all vice, great service is done. By such service, one gains affinity for hearing the messages of Vasudeva. Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who is the Paramatma, supersoul in everyone's heart, and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desire for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee who has developed the urge to hear his messages, which are in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted. By regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam, and by rendering of service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. As soon as irrevocable loving service is established in the heart, the effects of nature's modes of passion and ignorance, such as lust, desire, and hankering, disappear from the heart. Then the devotee is established in goodness, and he becomes completely happy. Thus established in the mode of unalloyed goodness, the man whose mind has been enlivened by contact with devotional service to the Lord gains positive scientific knowledge of the personality of Godhead in the stage of liberation from all material association. Thus the knot in the heart is pierced, and all misgivings are cut to pieces. The chain of fruit of actions is terminated when one sees the self as master. Certainly, therefore, since time immemorial, all have been rendering devotional service to Lord Krishna, the personality of Godhead, with great delight, because such devotional service is enlivening to the self. The transcendental personality of Godhead is indirectly associated with the three modes of material nature, namely passion, goodness, and ignorance. And just for the material world's creation, maintenance, and destruction, he accepts the three qualitative forms of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Of these three, all human beings could derive ultimate benefit from Vishnu, the form of the quality of goodness. Firewood is a transformation of earth, but smoke is better than the raw wood. And fire is still better, for by fire we can derive the benefits of superior knowledge through Vedic sacrifices. Similarly, passion, rajas, is better than ignorance, tamas, but goodness, sattva, is best, because by goodness one can come to realize the absolute truth. Previously, all the great sages rendered service unto the personality of Godhead due to his existence above the three modes of material nature. They worshipped him to become free from material conditions and thus derive the ultimate benefit. Whoever follows such great authorities is also eligible for liberation from the material world. Those who are serious about liberation are certainly non-envious, and they respect all. Yet they reject the horrible and ghastly forms of the demigods and worship only the all-blissful forms of Lord Vishnu and his plenary portions. In the revealed scriptures, the ultimate object of knowledge is Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead. The purpose of performing sacrifices to please Him. Yoga is for realizing Him. All fruitive activities are ultimately rewarded by Him only. He is supreme knowledge, and all severe austerities are performed to know Him. Religion, dharma, is rendering loving service unto Him. He is the supreme goal of life. In the beginning of material creation, the absolute personality of Godhead, Vasudeva, in His transcendental position, created the energies of cause and effect by His own internal energy. After creating the material substance, the Lord Vasudeva expands Himself and enters into it. And although He is within the material modes of nature and appears to be one of the created beings, He is always fully enlightened in His transcendental position. The Lord as Supersoul pervades all things, just as fire permeates wood, and so He appears to be of many varieties, though He is the Absolute One without a second. The Supersoul enters into the bodies of the created beings who are influenced by the modes of material nature and causes them to enjoy the effects of these modes by the subtle mind. Thus the Lord of the universes maintains all planets inhabited by demigods, men, and lower animals. Assuming the roles of incarnations, He performs pastimes to reclaim those in the mode of pure goodness. Bhagavad Gita chapter 8. You have it? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Arjuna Vacha Kim tad brahma kim adhyatmam kim karma purushottama adibhutam cha kim proktam adidaivam kim uchate adiyagya katam kotra dehesmin madhusudana prayanakale chakatam geyosi niyatatmabihi. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Aksharam Brahma Paramam Sabhavo Dhyatmamuchate Bhuta Bhavod Bhavakaro Visarga Karma Samjitaha Adibhutam Sharo Bhava Purushashchadi Daivatam Adiyagyo Hame Vatra Dehe Deha Vratambara Antakale chamameva smaran muktva kalevaram yaprayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra shangshayaha yang vapi smaran bhavam tajatyante kalevaram tam evaiti konteya sadatad bhava bhavitaha tasmat sarveshu kaleshu Mama nusmara yudhyacha maryarpita mano buddhir mami vaishyatya samshayaha abhyasa yoga yuktena chetasa nanyagamina paramam purusham divyam yati partanu chintayan kavim purana manushashitaram anuraniyam shamanusmaredyaha Sarvasya dataram achintya rupam aditya varnam tamasat parastad prayana kale manasa chalena bhaktya yukto yoga balena chaiva bruvor madhye pranam avesha samyak satam param purusham upaiti divyam yadaksharam veda vido vadanti Vishanti yadyata yovita ragaha Yadichanto brahmacharyam charanti Tate padam sangrahena pravakshe Sarvadvarani samyamya Manohridi narudyacha Murdhyadhayatmana pranam Astito yogadharanam Om ityakaksharam brahma Vyaharan ma manusparan Yapriyati jajandeham sayati paramam gatim. Ananya cheta satatam yo mam smarati nityashaha tasyaham sulabha partha nitya yuktasya yoginaha. Mamupetya punarjanma dukhalayam ashashvatam napnuvanti mahatmana samsiddhim paramam gataha. Abrahma bhuvana loka punar avartinorjuna mamupetya tu kaunteya punarjanma navidyate. Sahasra yuga paryantam arhadya brahmano viduhu ratrim yuga sahasrantam teho ratra vido janaha. Avyakta vyaktaya sarva prabhavantyar haragame ratyagame praliyante tatraivabhyakta samjake. Bhutagrama sevayam bhutva bhutva praliyate ratyagame vashapartha prabhavatyar haragame. Parastasmatu bhavonyo vyakto vyaktat sanatanaha yaktak sarveshu bhuteshu nashyatsu na vinashyati. Avyakto shari ityuktas tamahu paramam gatim yam prapya nanivartante tadhama paramam bhava. Purushasa parapartha bhaktyalabhyastvananyaya yasyantastani bhutani yena sarvam idam tatam. Yatra kale tvanavratim avratim chaivya yoginaha prayatayanti tam kalam vakshami bharatarshava. Agnir jyotirah shukla shanmasa uttarayanam tatra prayata gachanti brahma brahma vido janaha. Dumo ratris tata krishna shanmasa dakshanayanam tatra chandramasam jyotir yogi prapya nivartate. Shukla krishne gati yete jagata shashvate mate ekaya yatyana vratim anyaya vartate punaha. Naite sriti partha janan yogi muhyati kashchana tasmat sarveshu kaleshu yoga yukto bhavarjuna. Vedeshu yagyeshu tapasu chaiva danesha yat punya palam prachishtam atyeti tat sarvamidam vaditva yogi param stanumupaiti chadyam. Om Tat Sat Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Supanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Sambade Taraka Brahma Yogo Nama Ashtamo Dhyayaha. Hari Om. Translation, please. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Arjuna inquired, O my Lord, O Supreme Person, what is Brahman? What is the Self? What are fruit of activities? What is this material manifestation? And what are the demigods? Please explain this to me. Who is the Lord of sacrifice, and how does he live in the body, O Madhusudana? And how can those engaged in devotional service know you at the time of death? The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, the indestructible transcendental living entity is called Brahman, and his eternal nature is called Adhyatma, the Self. Action pertaining to the development of the material bodies of the living entities is called karma, or fruit of activities. O best of the embodied beings, the physical nature which is constantly changing is called Adibhuta, the material manifestation. The universal form of the Lord, which includes all the demigods, like those of the sun and moon, is called Adidaiva. And I, the Supreme Lord, represented as the Supersoul, in the heart of every embodied being, am called Adi Yagya, the Lord of Sacrifice. And whoever at the end of his life quits his body, remembering me alone, at once attains my nature. Of this there is no doubt. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain without fail. Therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of me in the form of Krishna, and at the same time carry out your prescribed duty of fighting. With your activities dedicated to me, and your mind and intelligence fixed on me, you will attain me without doubt. He who meditates on me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, his mind constantly engaged in remembering me, undeviated from the path, he, O Partha, is sure to reach me. One who meditates on the Supreme Personality, everything, as he who is the oldest, who is the controller, who is smaller than the smallest, who is the maintainer of everything, who is beyond all material conception, who is inconceivable, and who is always a person. He is luminous like the sun, and he is transcendental beyond this material nature. One who, at the time of death, fixes his life air between the eyebrows, and by the strength of yoga, with an undeviating mind, engages himself in remembering the Supreme Lord in full devotion, will certainly attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Persons who are learned in the Vedas, who utter Omkara, and who are great sages in their renounced order, enter into Brahman. Desiring such perfection, one practices celibacy. I shall now briefly explain to you this process by which one may attain salvation. The yogic situation is that of detachment from all sensual engagements, closing all the doors of the senses and fixing the mind on the heart and the life air at the top of the head. One establishes himself in yoga. After being situated in this yoga practice and vibrating the sacred syllable Om, the supreme combination of letters, if one thinks of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and quits his body, he will certainly reach the spiritual planets. For one who always remembers me without deviation, I am easy to obtain, O son of Pratha, because of his constant engagement in devotional service. After attaining me, the great souls who are yogis in devotion never return to this temporary world, which is full of miseries, because they have attained the highest perfection. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. By human calculation, 1,000 ages taken together form the duration of Brahma's one day, and such also is the duration of his night. At the beginning of Brahma's day, all living entities become manifest from the unmanifest state, and thereafter, when the night falls, they are merged into the unmanifest again. Again and again, when Brahma's day arrives, all living entities come into being, and with the revival of Brahma's night, they are helplessly annihilated. Yet there is another unmanifest nature, which is eternal and is transcendental to this manifested and unmanifested matter. It is supreme and is never annihilated. When all in this world is annihilated, that part remains as it is. That which the Vedantists describe as unmanifest and infallible, that which is known as the supreme destination, that place from which, having attained it, one never returns, that is my supreme abode. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by unalloyed devotion. Although he is present in his abode, he is all-pervading, and everything is situated within him. O best of the Bharatas, one explain to you the different times at which, passing away from this world, the yogi does or does not come back. Those who know the Supreme Brahman attain that Supreme by passing away from the world during the influence of the fiery god, in the light at an auspicious moment of the day, during the fortnight of the waxing moon, or during the 6 months when the sun travels in the north. The mystic who passes away from this world during the smoke, the night, the fortnight of the waning moon, or the 6 months when the sun passes to the south, reaches the moon planet, but again comes back. According to Vedic opinion, there are 2 ways of passing from this world, one in light and one in darkness. When one passes in light, he does not come back. But when one passes in darkness, he returns. Although the devotees know these two paths, O Arjuna, they are never bewildered. Therefore, be always fixed in devotion. A person who accepts the path to devotional service is not bereft of the results derived from studying the Vedas, undergoing austerities, giving charity, or pursuing philosophical and fruitive activities. Simply by performing devotional service, he attains all these, and at the end he reaches the supreme eternal abode. Gopremanande Haribo. Feel better, right?
Yes.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari